Today I'm going to be reviewing a little book called The Life of Jesus in 30 Days, and this is from Holman. It uses text from the Christian Standard Bible, and the author is Trevin Wax. Apologize if I said that name incorrectly. This is a nice cloth overboard hardcover. It would be great for gift giving. And just a little information about this. It says Jesus is the central figure of the New Testament, and his life, death, resurrection, and exaltation is the heart of the gospel. His story is foretold by the Old Testament prophets, anticipated in the Psalms, and then explained by the apostles who witnessed his work. But nowhere do we see him more clearly than in the Gospels, the 4 biographies that reveal his ministry on earth. In The Life of Jesus in 30 Days, author and teacher Trevin Wax has created a devotional experience that takes you through the gospel accounts of Jesus' life in a morning, midday, and evening pattern, following the scriptural precedent for praying 3 times a day. This prayer journey through the life of Jesus features psalms, other songs from scripture, confessions of faith, and written prayers from faithful Christians who have gone before us. Here is a guide to walking with Jesus each month by lifting our eyes 3 times a day to see and experience the goodness and faithfulness of Christ in the midst of all things. Life of Jesus in 30 Days features the highly readable, reliable text of the Christian Standard Bible, or CSB. The CSB stays as literal as possible to the Bible's original meaning without sacrificing clarity, making it easier to engage with Scripture's life-transforming message and to share it with others. And I don't know much about the author. It says he's the Vice President of Research and Resources at the North American Mission Board and a visiting professor at Cedarville University. He was also a former missionary to Romania. And he is a columnist at the Gospel Coalition, and then has contributed to some other pieces like the Washington Post, Christianity Today, etc. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this book. Like I said, very nice for gift giving. It's a cloth overboard hardcover, very attractive. This uses the CSB 2020 text. It did just come out recently from Holman. We're going to get a little introduction here at the beginning. Some suggestions for praying through the life of Jesus in 30 days. And then we're going to get an introduction to the Christian Standard Bible. And then we're going to jump into our devotional after that. So these days are numbered. So for example, you have day 1, day 2, etc. It's not going by dates. And it's only 30 days, so that would be tough to do. It's not like a Bible and a year plan. So they do number the dates, day 1, day 2, etc. Excuse me. So, for example, this is broken into different parts. So it's the morning, and then I think it is, what's the other one? Morning. Is there a midday? I think there's an evening. I thought there was a midday in here too. I thought it broke it down into 3 parts. Am I wrong? No, I'm not. There it is. Okay, just wanted to make sure before I said the wrong thing. So each day is going to be broken down into morning, midday, and evening, which I think is super helpful to get you in the habit of praying at least 3 times a day. I know sometimes we get busy and we don't pray as much as we'd like, so this is a good reminder to at least pray morning, midday, and evening. So in the morning here, you're going to get a call to prayer. You're going to get a confession of faith, which here is the Apostles' Creed, I see. Canticle, and then a morning reading, which they put the readings from the Bible right in here. So you don't even, if you're taking this on the go or just trying to do it, when you first wake up in the morning and you don't want to get out another additional book or Bible to go with it, it's nice that it has the scripture readings printed right in here. And then it has Gloria, the Lord's Prayer, and intercessions and personal requests, prayer of the church, and a blessing. So again, not super long either. It was like 4 pages for that morning session. And then you're going to get day 1 midday prayer. It gives you a call to prayer. Again, it gives you some midday readings from scripture. Then again, the same format: Gloria, the Lord's Prayer, and a blessing. And then for the evening prayer, again, you're going to go through call to prayer. This one has a confession of sin and a canticle, which is from Isaiah in this case. Then you're going to get an evening reading where it lists out the scripture for you there, has everything typed out. Gloria, the Lord's Prayer, intercessions and personal requests, prayer of the church, and blessing. So you can see this is going to follow a little pattern here as we go through every day. And again, each day is broken into 3 sessions. They're like about 4 pages per session, so about 12 pages a day. Very easy to read. Encourages you to pray and just kind of get in a worship frame of mind. So I think it's great for that. Just like I said before, we get so busy and we're so caught up in what's going on in our lives and the world around us that we sometimes don't get that quiet time with God that we need, really. So this is a great way to do that. Now, obviously, you're going to want to read some scripture on your own. You're going to want to pray your own personal prayers, but this is a really wonderful guide to get you to just stop, sit still, and worship and pray 3 times a day. I also like this gold color scheme they have going on here with the headings in gold. Paper seems nice. You could write on it if you wanted to take some notes. There's a little bit of space in the margin as well if you like to do that. And this is just a great devotional to get you to slow down and have your quiet time with God. It does have this gold ribbon marker as well. And then it goes all through that same format for 30 days. So I've read a couple days of this just because I wanted to have an idea of what I was looking at before I reviewed it for you. So I've gone through several days already, and I plan to go back and slow down and read through the whole thing now. And I will come back and update if I have any more thoughts about this as I go through it. But for now, this is The Life of Jesus in 30 Days from Holman. Uses the CSB. And it has your scriptures nice and typed out for you right there. So if you are looking for a great devotional, something to improve your prayer life, you don't even have to get out any other book or Bible. You can just grab this one for on the go and have everything you need.